So picture this. You are out shopping, you're at the grocery store, you're picking up supplies for your family, for weekend plans, stocking up the house, and all of a sudden, your favorite song comes on over the speaker. Now, if it's me, I'm just listening, humming along, but some may tap your foot, may sing along, may dance in the aisle, which is totally okay. But when we think about, we hear music and how it correlates to our lives, how we distinctly remember seeing it on a movie or in a difficult time in our life, this song brought us happiness, or it made us feel like we were important, or gave us some sort of emotion or feeling. We call that a dopamine rush. So scientifically, a level or chemical is released from your brain. It's called dopamine, and it makes you feel happy. It makes you feel comforted. It makes you feel loved. It makes you feel a sense of different emotions, and that's something that we look for when we choose music. We choose playlists. We choose something that's going to resonate with us. So where did music come from? Well, the origin of music came millions and millions of years ago. They would sit in circles, they would tap. This is actually, quite frankly, how they could communicate with each other. They tapped on spoons or wood or drums or whatever else they could find, and eventually it has evolved into the very large industry that we have today. So when we think about the origin of music and what it has come to today, we've definitely come a long way. And when we talk about emotions and dopamine rushes, we want to put ourselves in that position and imagine, what makes me feel happy? What makes me feel sad? What connects with me on a deeper level? Unfortunately, in our lives, we do go through struggles, battles, losing a family member, hard day at work, hard life sometimes, but we have to find things that we can use to cope, resources, tools. So when we think about, let's just throw out mental health, for example. Because it's something that's becoming more aware and more talked about, music is actually used today as therapy. So we call it exposure therapy or music therapy. So imagine yourself back in that grocery store. You've had a long day at work. You're trying to raise 3 kids. Your significant other is still working to whoever knows when. And your kids are in the toy aisle having a tantrum. They want their special toy. They need that toy. They need that candy bar. But your song comes on, and suddenly all your worries have gone away. You feel no stress. You feel like you're kind of just floating on a cloud. Well, this is what kind of therapy they're using to help promote happiness, to help overcome those struggles. And this is that scientific response of that dopamine rush. So past origin, past scientific response, when we're able to use these resources and tools to overcome our life struggles, it's a good tool to use, but unfortunately, not everyone is aware of what impacts music can make on your mental health and physical health. For example, in a grocery store, when you're singing and you're dancing and you realize, my life isn't terrible. I just needed something comforting, something to help me bring awareness to my sad feelings. And that's okay. That's why music is here. We can ultimately improve our mental health. We can start putting ourselves first. We can be utilizing this tool, and we can share with others how important it is to take a step back, to listen to your favorite song, to put, the purpose of why you're doing this first over anything else. we can give our brain a chemical rush to help us feel better about ourselves.